really about the people that you meet. That's a really packed, what's the word, crowd-pleasing politician's answer, isn't it? It's all about the people. Yeah, I mean, it's that simple. I can't really, I could sit here and try and talk for another 5 minutes and elucidate on it, but you'll know what I mean. It's always about the people when you try and do anything to help anyone. It's always about the people. That's definitely the one positive thing that's come across. Since I came here from England, I knew very few people in the country, and now I sort of have this whole life here. And there's 2 churches that I go to, and various people I know at various other organisations that I've been helping out and doing bits and pieces with. And it's weird. I run into friends here now, and I think, oh yeah, but I know this person really well. I knew this person before I came to New Zealand, and I didn't. And I sort of don't have a long history really with anybody here, which is kind of weird because it feels like I have because I've got to know people and stuff. So the positive stuff is definitely going to be the people. Negative stuff I'll think about while you're answering. Got to think of one there.
Okay, well, I'll start with the negative word. I think for me, the hardest thing was leaving my family and friends. And there are days when you just feel like you're so far away. And that's true. Right not here. Yeah, so I think just definitely the challenges that you face, not having those relationships to lean on, like right here. But in saying that, I think that also has become a positive for me because it has strengthened me so much and really shaped me going through the challenges have really just made me grow in my relationship with God and being able to lean on Him as my family.
Yeah, I've got. Hello? Yes? Good? Right. My negative one is quite packed as well, I'm afraid. Which is just when things don't work out and things go wrong and you kind of feel that God is a long way away or that God doesn't exist and that you've been making Him up all this time. And, when things just don't work out at all and you find your whole life He feels like He's not there and you're wondering, if He was ever real in all those times. The people say, oh, well, I look back and I realise God was there all along, and that's an easy thing to say in retrospect. But I think we all go through very cold times sometimes when when you kind of wonder about things, and you look back and think, well, what the heck was coming here all about and stuff. I would say to anybody who was considering mission work, I'd say, at what point would you give up? And whatever answer they gave me, I think I'd say, well, that may well happen, and then it's really about whether you still kind of carry on following the call that you believe God's given you or not.